Then he said, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, giving us hope. He said, and there will be on that day 7 types of characters, 7 types of people. And then he describes their qualities. 7 who will be shaded and protected by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the hardships of that day. How will he protect them? Either by the shade of his throne, or by his own protection in different ways, or whether the angels will come and surround that person and protect him and give him or her the feeling of safety and security. There are many different ways that Allah gives protection. So the word shade in Arabic is a metaphor for protection, support, and looking after you and sheltering you from all of the harm on that day, including the sun. And he enumerated, the hadith is in Bukhari and Muslim. Number 1, Imamun Adil, a just ruler, a just leader. Number 2, a young person, a youth, who spent their youth in the worship of Allah. The youth is from puberty, and what's generally agreed among the scholars, up to 35. Some said 40. And some even went to the extent of 50, but generally speaking 35. Number 3, a man whose heart is connected and attached to the places of worship. Number 4, two men or 2 people who meet each other and love each other for the sake of Allah. When they meet, it's for the sake of Allah. When they depart, it's also for the sake of Allah. I'll explain it soon. Number 5, a man whom a woman of beauty and status called him to inappropriate, and then he remembers Allah and says, I fear Allah. Number 6, a man who donates so secretly that nobody else knows. Another hadith says his left does not know what his right did. Again, this is a metaphor, but I'll explain it. And a man who remembers Allah in seclusion, so much so that the fear of Allah makes his heart weep, makes his eyes weep, and he cries.